Juniper and Sandra by Connie Dunn, Raven Geiger, and Casey Callahan. Every year, Juniper went to the Boston Pride Parade with their mothers, church members, and their best friend Sandy. The Pride Parade is a celebration of LGBTQ plus people, lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, and queer or questioning people, and anyone else who falls under the LGBTQ plus umbrella.
I've been thinking a lot about how people are told what gender they're supposed to be since birth, and so many don't even question it.
Yeah, it's weird. People always used to tell me I was a boy, and I assumed they were right, but it always made me feel sad. Then I realized nobody knows what gender you are except yourself.
You were so young when you realized you're a girl, but for others it can be harder to figure it out. What if I would be happier if I wasn't a girl?
Are you saying you might be trans?
I don't know. I just know that I don't like being put in the box of girl. But I don't feel like a boy either. I don't really feel like any gender fits. Why can't I just be me? I think I might be non-binary.
Juniper, I'm so proud of you. Have you thought about names, pronouns?
I like my name, but I would like to use they/them pronouns. I realize some non-binary people use neopronouns, like ze/zer, or even no pronouns, and that it's also okay to use she or he pronouns, even if I'm not a girl or a guy. My pronouns and identity do not have to match conventionally. They just have to feel right to me. They/them pronouns feel right. Now, I need to declare my new identity. I need to tell my mothers.
Want me to go with you for support?
No, but knowing you've got my back gives me a lot of courage.
Juniper's mothers were warm and supportive of Juniper's news that they were agender, a word that means without gender. That same evening, the governor announced that due to the COVID-19 virus, all non-essential workers need to stay home. No gatherings of more than 10 people allowed. All schools closed as well, and just about everything canceled, including the Boston Pride Parade.
I am so sad. How can we get in touch with our pride this year?
Maybe learning about the origins of pride will help.
Juniper and Sandra started researching. They learned about Stonewall, a gay bar in New York City where police raided in 1969 to attack and jail the LGBTQ patrons. At the time, these raids were common, and being gay or trans was still criminalized. Juniper and Sandra learned that Marsha P. Johnson, a black trans woman, led a rebellion against the police to defend her community, and this sparked the origins of Pride.
Oh, Stonewall was led by a black trans woman taking the lead to protect her own against police violence.
Around the same time that COVID-19 was canceling plans, black people were being murdered by white police officers, setting off collective grief and rage. Among them, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Tony McDade, and Ahmaud Arbery were all killed. This has been happening for a long time, and George Floyd's death was a tipping point after which the country erupted into protest.
I'm so angry! This cruel anti-black violence must end.
I agree. Let's find out what we can do.
Juniper and Sandra researched.
There's a protest tomorrow. We can go.
And here's a list of organizations organizing against police brutality, needing donations, and lists of who to contact asking for change.
Okay, let's send those out to our UU community.
Juniper and Sandra spread the word.
But what about Pride?
This is Pride. Pride is about centering Black trans women, about LGBTQ people, yes, but especially those most vulnerable in our LGBTQ plus community. Let's listen to Black community organizers and leaders on how to help and protect the Black community, including the Black LGBTQ plus community.
Yeah,